Liquity. So Liquity is pretty damn strong, right? They've actually managed to set up a very, very good way for people to borrow against the cryptos that they're holding. This is one that fundamentally will end up getting heavy usage. It already has good usage, but it'll get heavy usage in the bull cycle because it's what people do is they borrow against the collateral to try and get more crypto. So I think Liquity is inevitably going to have some pumps off of that, and I'll talk about where I think it can go in the next bull cycle. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new to the channel, or even a returning viewer and you don't remember what the spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. And in the videos I was buying these cryptos because I expected them to make me good money, which you can see that they did. Because you can see the prices of the coins when I recorded my videos and the highs that these coins hit less than a year and a half on, and what the profit would have been if you had just thrown in $100 into each coin when I released the videos. And if you'd done that, sat on them, and you only need to sit on them for 16, 17 months, and then if you sold them, your profit from those 26 coins would have been over 123 grand. Now that's not bad, is it? I sold these coins since the market crash. I've been buying up cryptos that I think can do these same kind of gains, these 40x's, these 50x's, these 60, these 100. And I share them on my website, which is copymycrypto.com. So anytime I find a coin that I think can do that kind of gain, I jump onto the site, I tell the members what the coin is that I'm looking at, or that I'm going to buy, what kind of gains it can have, and what percentage of my money I'm going to put in. And it means the members can copy along exactly. That means they make the exact same profit as me, except they don't have to do any work whatsoever. Now, if that sounds good to you, making the profits without actually doing any work, head over to copymycrypto.com now and just check out the site, see what it's all about. Everything on the site is public record, so you can verify everything that you read and see, whether it's what the members have earned or the things I've said in the past. Whether, I did a whole course about why Phantom would 100x or more, ended up doing nearly 700x from when I found it. So if you want to get those kind of winners, like I say, check out copymycrypto.com, and if you like what you see, guys, you should try out the service. So Liquity. Liquity is currently at $1.35. It did do very, very well when it launched. It launched at probably the worst possible time because we basically had that China news ban on crypto in about like April or May, and then we started seeing the drop. So it actually ran up to about $50 before it dropped. It might have been even higher than that, to be honest, $62.97. So obviously it's well off that now. I'm not convinced it's going to get anywhere close to the $60 region. So Liquity is a decentralized borrowing protocol. It's built on Ethereum, and it utilizes Liquity, which is a USD pegged stablecoin. Not this coin. They've got their own Liquity stablecoin. And Ether holders could draw loans in the form of Liquity, with algorithmically adjusted redemption and loan issuance fees. It's a very clever idea. It's very simple and it's very easy to use. It's backed by good names like Pantera and Polychain. So far for Liquity, the total value locked is around 742 million, which, bear in mind, its market cap is about 130 something million right now, 127 million. That's a huge amount of total value locked. So this is getting used very well already. So Liquity charges a small one-time fee to borrow the LUSD. Sorry, get my heater back on. I don't know what's happened. So there is no interest rate. Now that's really good because that means you're effectively gonna, you're not going to be paying back too much. It's not going to be costing you a lot while you're doing these borrows. You have to have 110% collateral ratio. That's under normal operation. This is to ensure that users get the most liquidity for their Ethereum. And they've got their stablecoin, which is resistant to all kinds of censorships. Now, They don't actually run their own front end. It's quite interesting. So to interact with the protocol, you have to choose from one of the lists, one of the people that do the front end operations. So as you can see, you've got DeFi Saver, IMTBL, LUSD.ETH.LIMO, you've got Bankless, and you can see what the kickback rate is. So, you obviously want as big a kickback rate as you can get. And basically what it does is, if we visit as an example, you can see how this works. So, this is the simulation account, right? So, where is it? Liquity. So if we go to Liquity, as you can see, we've got the total collateralization ratio. So this is the ratio of the dollar value of the entire system to the price of ETH. Basically, the goal is to make sure that that ratio is always nice and high. The higher it is, the safer the borrowing is going to be. So there are a few different features that they've got now. They've got the bond, so you can create a bond. So let's say I wanted to create a bond. So this allows you to deposit the stable coin into the developed Chicken Bonds protocol, which provides you with access to BLUSD, which is a token that provides amplified stability yield once your bond matures. So if, as an example, I wanted to add in 1,000, annoyingly it doesn't tell you your USD, your percentage yields. That is annoying. So floor price, there you go. So there's your floor price for the market. And they've got liquidity automation. So these are automated leverage management. You've got your trailing stop loss, you take profits as well, savings protection as well. And again, very, very clever systems in place. So again, if we can see if we can create Trove. So say I provided 1 ETH as collateral. That would give me a liquidation reserve of $200 effectively, or 200 LUSD. Obviously the floor price is about $1.15. So this fee covers the gas cost a liquidator would pay to liquidate your Trove. So again, you do have to understand you're going to be liquidated, like there's a risk of liquidation. So the kickback rate is 100%. So this is a rate set by the front end that will determine the fraction of liquidity that will be paid out as a kickback to the stability providers using the front end. So say we have 1,000. Okay, fine. Let's make it 1,800. Must be over 1,200. Must be under. Right. I mean, that makes no sense, does it? Right, fine. There. So, got it working. So the collateral, so if it was 10 ETH, the max debt would be $13,863. So the total debt would be 14 grand, because when you include the liquidation fees, and the liquidation price would be $220. So if Ethereum tanked to $220, my position would get liquidated. That's kind of how it works, right? And it gives you the opportunity to then borrow. You can use that borrowing to then try and earn more. You put that into a staking protocol in theory, and you could start earning. You could then, put the earnings back into paying back the debt. Very clever idea. And like I said, at the moment they've got $750 million locked in already, and that's in. Well, we're not in a bull cycle yet, are we? So when we're in a bull cycle, that's probably going to hit multiple $1 billion, $4 or $5 billion. So this is going to get back to some good heights. At the very least, I think $10 is the initial target. I do honestly think this is probably going to hit $20, to be honest. But $10 is the initial target for Liquity. That will bring it back to basically $1 billion market cap, which would be reflective. which would be a fair reflection of a protocol that's got $3 or $4 billion locked in. So very good concept, and it's certainly backed well, and it's on every market going. If you're going to get it, I'd recommend you guys use BitGet. BitGet are one of the best exchanges around. They've grown really fast. They now provide new users with the opportunity to earn like $1,000 in rewards just for signing up and doing a few tasks. With the partner link in the description, you get discounts on trading fees as well. They also have one of the biggest copy trading communities in all of crypto, and they have bots, which if you like using bots, you can start playing around with them. And their earn features are the best on any centralized exchange I've seen. So I'd check BitGet out if you haven't already. As for this, I think $10 is fair, but that would be the initial target. I think if it hits $10, we can look and see if it will hit 20, and I think 20 is another fair reflection. If we're seeing $4 or $5 billion locked in, I think a market cap of roughly $2 billion would be appropriate. And it's like I say, it's already getting really good usage right now, and in a bull cycle, people want more money to get more cryptos, and by getting a loan, effectively, that's what it is, people get the opportunity to do that. You know, if you got $1,000 loan, you put one ETH in as collateral, and you got yourself $1,200, $1,300 in a loan, and you put that into a coin that 10x's, you can pay back the loan plus you're up, plus you've still got your original ETH, and that's what ends up happening. But when people do this too much, and when people are unaware of the risks, we see bad things happen. For example, Celsius. How Celsius crashed. One of the reasons Celsius crashed, because there was definitely some fraud in there, but they had over-leveraged positions from borrowing, and then a lot of those positions got liquidated with huge drops in price. So also, if you're ever going to use it, understand that if the market tanks, you could be at risk. And guys, if you just want to take the work out of your crypto investing, if you want to make the exact same profits as me, you can do. Head over to copymycrypto.com now. It's the site I run where I share with all the members every coin that I own. Anytime I look to add another coin to my portfolio, or even add to a position I've got in a crypto, I jump onto the site, I tell the members what the coin is that I'm looking at, what kinds of profits it can have, and what money I'm putting in, and they can copy along exactly. This means they make the same profits as me, but they don't have to research, they don't have to do white paper reading, learn charts, none of that. And if that sounds good to you, like I say, head over to copymycrypto.com now, have a look at the site, have a look at what I said about Phantom. Remember, no one in 2020 was talking about Phantom at all. Ended up being a gainer of nearly 700x from when I did a whole course about it. And if you just want to see what the members have earned, it's all on the site. And again, it's all on the history of this channel, so you can verify it up. And if that sounds good to you guys, I'll see you there. Take care. Bye-bye.